What's good, Royal Babes? Queen K back with another video. I'm here to show y'all how I did this rose. This was my second time around. Let me stop. But I like this one a whole lot better than the one that I had tried before. And of course, with time, I'm gonna perfect it. But let's get straight into it. I sped this up anyway because I don't need y'all to see how long it take me and my perfectionist ways to get things right. But pretty much we're trying to get the not really hourglass shape, but you see how it kind of curved in on the inside. You know how roses and stuff do. They ain't, straight down like a square and stuff. So, yeah, that's what I did there. And here, just to try to make how the petals, how it looks from certain angles and stuff with the petals. So yeah, y'all gonna just watch, cause I don't even know how to explain it. I hate voiceovers low key. So yeah, y'all just watch, cause I be sounding stupid sometimes and be pissing me off. But I ain't about to keep on trying to record this over and over. I hope y'all don't hear my air conditioner just blowing. Anyways, let's braid this part. I'm only going to add like a few pieces, like some very, very teeny tiny pieces. Because for one, her hair is fine. And plus, like, you don't want to make the braid like so bulky. I didn't want to make the braid bulky because I need y'all to see these lines in this rose. So, yeah, like y'all see how little bit of hair and stuff that I did. Gotta get that, get that part right and stuff. Why I ain't braid this piece down and I just clipped it away, I don't know. But if you try it, feel free to go ahead and braid that part down, because I don't know what I was doing. But here you can see the 3 sections that I made. I'm making that because it's gonna be like a circle and a half, to get that kind of swirl look as the roses, because I won't really trying to make all them petals and stuff at the top, but at least this little swirl is gonna give like the center of, is that like the bud of the rose, but like where they bud from, before they expand into these big petals, it's gonna give that little piece in the middle. Let's watch. Y'all can skip, unless y'all just love hearing my voice and watching these fingers work. Alright, the swirl won't swirling like I wanted it to swirl, but it was swirling a little bit better. Oh yeah, and that's why I had stopped, because I had went in and you see how I kind of went over, because I want the braid to show the braid that's gonna be that define to define where the petal is gonna be. I wanted to overlap the center, where the start of the braid, of this braid that I'm braiding now. Now that I'm thinking about it and saying it out loud and going to rewatch it as I do this voiceover, I should have did that with the middle braid that's going to go from the bottom up, that I'm going to do in just a second. That way this braid that I'm doing now would have covered it a little bit better. But again, we're perfecting it. We got plenty of time to perfect it, God willing. Or progress, should I say, and make it better. But right here, that's what I was saying, like with the braid that's gonna go up, I could have, had the end of the braid that I just finished to be able to climb over. I mean, it still's gonna do it. Y'all don't mind me. This is just the mind of a perfectionist sometimes, and I hate it. I hate it sometimes. Like, being your own worst critic, it's alright. So what I'm gonna do with this braid, you're gonna see me. Hold on. So what I did, I braided that first braid a little longer, and I kind of split this braid that I'm going to braid up. You see that little piece that I have? Because I want that braid to come over the swirl and then braid it down and add the swirl into this side of the braid. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. But I'll let you know once we get to that point what it is that I'm actually doing. And again here, I'm adding those very teeny, tiny, almost invisible, almost invisible, but those real small pieces, just to kind of thicken her braid up because her hair is so fine, but not so much that it, overpowers the braid or the design. So we're coming up on the swirl, and this braid is going to go over. It's not going to be so much of a difference because the piece that I had left out on the back end of the swirl, like right here, you'll see that I went over the swirl braid, and then I just grabbed that little piece of hair, and now I'm coming down, and I'm going to braid a few times, a couple times, and now I'm adding I split the 3 legs of the swirl and added it into the braid as if I was feeding in 3 pieces of hair. As y'all can see, I use my pinky to get my stitches and my braids, especially for like finer hairs. People with finer hair. Well, really with all my braids, but it works almost perfectly with people with fine hair because it's easy to part the hair with my nail. I still use it on people with coarse hair, but yeah. And here I'm just gonna braid it down, and I'm gonna pin these 2 pieces up so that we can braid the leaves. Are they leaves? Are they considered leaves? The leaves, the green part of the rose. The little pieces that hang from the stem, the leaves. But I don't know what roses is. It's not thorns, I'll tell you that. But we just gonna make these little small pieces, these small little braids. I tried it this time instead of the 2 braids that y'all probably have seen in my short, my YouTube short when I had made for the first time that I had attempted the rose. But now, as you can see, it's already done. I did the 4 braids off camera, and all I'm doing is creating the stem for the rose, and we're gonna braid it all the way down to where the bun. I didn't braid it all the way down. I lied. I stopped like maybe a half an inch above her the nape of her hairline, because when I do buns and with stitch braids on people's hair, if I know that they're gonna have it in a bun the whole time and we're gonna sew it in a bun, I don't do the braids straight back. I would do the braids at an angle to curve into where the bun is going to sit at. All right, and here you can kind of see that I didn't braid all the way down to her neck. And from here on out, pretty much is I'm doing the stitch braids that she has on the outside. And if y'all want a detailed part of how I do my stitch braids, I can most definitely create another video. Make sure you put it in the comments if you would like to request that. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I thank you guys for watching. Oh, right there, I didn't have that braid as the stem of the rose. I put that in the braid on the right hand side of the rose. So I didn't leave that out or add any hair to it, so it can be like a fifth braid. She just got these 4 stitch braids and the rose and stuff in the middle. But again, thank you for watching, and until next time.
Alright, spin around. Why you? Oh, gee. Alright, spin around for me.